What up, tours, and welcome back to another early access pick 2 draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So again, this is on the early access event for content creators. They only have pick 2 draft available, which is a 4-player pod where you take 2 cards per pack. And this is of the Spider-Man set, or what it's called on Arena is through the Omenpaths. So if you've been checking out all the previews and spoilers of the Spider-Man set, the cards will have the same abilities. They'll just be named differently here on Arena. In any case, let's jump into the draft. This one's also different as it's going to be 4 matches, rather 4 wins or 2 losses, whatever comes first. And while they will have Premier Draft available of this format once it's fully released, this was intended for Pick 2 Draft. So take that for what you will. Anyways, we'll bring it back when the draft is a go. All right, here we are for this Pick 2 draft. Now, the timer for this event is pretty short, especially when you need to pick 2 cards, and especially when you don't know all the cards. So we're going to try to go over them as fast as we can. Rizna the Spider Crowned. 1 mana, 1/2. Whenever you attack with 2 or more spiders, put a 1/1 counter on Rizna. Whenever Rizna deals 4 or more damage, exile the top card of your library until the end of your turn. You may play that card. I'm willing to try that out and take the Zora next to it. Zora, whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. If it's a spider, put a 1/1 counter on it. We can try to build a fun spider deck, I guess. Just jump all into a spider theme. So there is a spider hero theme in the format that you'll see. There's also a villain theme. But remember, these aren't the actual Spider-Man cards. They are through the Omenpaths. So let's try this out. No idea if this is going to be good or not, but Oris, Last of the Web Lords, 5 mana, 3/5 reach spider. That beginning of combat on your turn, target spider you control gets +2/+2. Okay. This doesn't seem like a bad. This is the type of card that historically unlimited is just great. 4 mana, 2/3. When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. This one has a secondary mode of being able to return a creature with mana value 2 or less from your hand, or from your graveyard to your hand, though. Some decent removal here. Damning Caress. This is for the villain deck, but not even. You don't even have to be running villains. Gallant Citizen is great. 2 mana, 1/1, draw a card when it enters. Remorseless Coup is great. Another good villain removal spell. But yeah, let's just stick with the spider plan. What is this? Uharis the Storm Spinner. 2 mana, 2/3. You can't cast it during your first, second, or third turns of the game. It has double strike and vigilance. Beginning of your end step, if you've played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand, deals damage equal to its power to any target. Oh, weird. 1/1 double strike can't be blocked for 3. I guess this is a spider. I don't know what I'm supposed to be taking. Time limits are going so quickly. Firebrain Scheme. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Or 1 or 2 target creatures each get +1/+0 and gain first strike. That seems fine. Any spiders here? Here we go. This creature has flying as long as it's modified. So that means like a 1/1 counter or something? Sure. So maybe go heavier into white. Maybe we can go like white-red spiders. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and is a spider hero in addition to its other types. Okay. All right, let's go white-red spiders, I guess. Oh, I had this in my first draft of the format. It's so good. 8 mana with Convoke. At the beginning of combat on your turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You can put a creature from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Just so good. 2/2 flying. Artifacts and creatures opponents control enter tapped. It's also got the spider human hero ability, or typing rather. Oh, the Through the Omenpaths is so good. I guess my red is whatever anyways. Should I just build white-green again? I'm taking Through the Omenpaths. It was just so good the first time I played it. Another Uharis. Yeah, I think I'm going to lean into green-white again then. We'll take the protection / removal spell here, and then we'll take the Zan Tunnel Web Explorer. 5 mana 4/3 that puts a basic land on the battlefield tapped when it enters, but it has N-Web. So now that I'm going more of a green-white theme, I might be on the lookout for the cheap enablers. Like that, there's a 1/1 Flying Pigeon, for example, which is so good if you can get the N-Web creatures. Desecrex Gift of Servitude. 4 mana 4/3 trample. When it enters, return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains when this creature attacks each combat if able, and when this deals combat damage, player sack it. Okay. Well, there's nothing here for me. I guess maybe if I went Naya. Five mana 3/4 flying. When it enters, another target creature you control gains flying. Green pump effect for spiders, of which 4 of my creatures are. Then a 3/3 enlist or in web spider. I'm doing my best to try to hover, but again, there's just like no time in these pick 2 drafts. All right, pack 3, another Rizna, another Zora. The same thing we opened in our pick 1 pack 1, or pick 1 and 2 pack 1. Hex of Undeath is also super cool. 7 mana, return up to 6 creatures with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's gonna take another Zora here though. Oh, I'll just take Rizna again as well. 2 Riznas is too cool. Oh, this is the green-white card. That's so sick. Alessos and Prass, Acrobats. I don't know what the paper Spider-Man version of this is, but 5 mana 4/4 Spider Hero. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control. It gains flying until end of turn, and it has in Web 3. This card is absolutely disgusting. In fact, let's take another Aerialist here to enable these... Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It fights target creature and opponent controls. That's good. Sorry, Red. Red is dead. Uh-oh. Though by the looks of things, I might be a few playables short. It's a Cow, Predation's Shadow. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, put a 1/1 counter on this. Yeah, it looks like I'm a few playables short there. That's alright. The Through the Omenpaths is just so good. What's my creature count? 14. I mean, I could splash a little bit of red, I guess. Or any of these spiders. guess this is a spider. Could splash a burn spell. Wouldn't splash shocks. My spider count is... Actually, my spider count's not as high as I thought it would be. It's only 8. I guess I'll just throw in the treat trolley and stick to green-white then. Got hooked by Through the Omenpath, but the card is just too good. Ah well, we'll make it work. Alright. My third ever pick 2 draft of this Spider-Man format. Or rather, Through the Omenpaths format. Alright, just a random creature curve. Oh, turn 1 Zora. And that makes a huge difference. Now our MacD is going to be a 3/3 flyer on turn 2. That's kind of funny though. Whenever this deals damage to a spider, destroy that creature. Scorpion Sting. You got me. Well, let's go trolley and pastry here. And that way we can play our Oris next turn. Three mana, 2/1, enters, exile up to 1 card from a graveyard. Target creature you control connives. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. That doesn't seem like a good card at all. Alright. Enchanted creature is a citizen with base power and toughness 1/1. It has defender and loses all other abilities. Okay, I'm willing to trade here then. I mean, this is not irrelevant as a 1/3. This is a spider, right? So it's going to become a 3/3 flying ward 2. That's great. Yeah, Zora's really good in this format. I mean, feels like 25 or 30% of the creatures are spiders, 25 or 30% of the creatures are villains, and then random everything else. 5 mana, 4/5. That turns into an 8/8 if there are 8 or more cards in your graveyard, and it has hexproof if you control another villain. Okay. Guess we're just gonna put 2 counters here. Crash. Beginning of your first main, you can discard a card. When you do, target creature can't block this turn. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, deals 1 damage. Okay, that doesn't matter. So this gives the creature first strike vigilance. Nothing to see here, just attacking with my 3/4. And they're jumping, okay. Cool. They discarded that just to get a 7th card in their graveyard now. So they're 1 away from this thing turning into an 8/8, but it doesn't have trample. I have food. I have plenty of blocks, so... Oh, that's a nice one, too. Wait, can I kill him this turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14? I can put them to 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14. Wow, I can put them to 1. Okay, they are going to make flyers. Those are both tapped, however. Knife trick to kill my Zora. That's fine. Actually, let's do it. All right, they did pull the trigger. We're gonna use the +4/+4 here. Keep the +2/+2 flying around, I think. Four, 6 flying. Sheesh. Let's go like this. All right, they are in rough shape. And that'll do. All right, GG's basically. They drew another one. Not good enough. Okay, easy enough game 1 for us. All I want to do with this deck is get the Omenpath online or the Alessos or whatever it's called. Yeah, Alessos and Prass. Get that online. Very hard to beat. And then through the Omen Path, if you're not just like dead on board, is like can't ever beat that one. All right, this hand sucks. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand also kind of sucks, but I guess I'll keep it. I'm gonna pitch the protection effect. Good. Okay, so now what I can do is next turn, assuming they don't play something that can block, I can attack for 2, play the treat volley, and then end web are 3/3, and then next turn I get to Oris plus attack for 5. Pretty sick. JK, knife trick. I imagine red-green has a harder time dealing with a 5 toughness creature this early, though. Yeah, 4/4 make a treasure. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Bad news. I am now flooding out. Wish I had... Actually, have I not drawn a spell? Oh no, I haven't. I've drawn 4 lands in a row. And they have the big boy. 6/6 reach trample ward 2. Sicko. That was a very good draw. So I can go pump here. No attack, and then lunge after. Come on through the Omenpaths. Through the Omenpaths off the top. Damn it, dude. That's so sick. Our 4/6 is still looking like a brick wall, at least. Alright, 3/4 or 0/4 vigilance with power equal to the greatest mana value among permanents you control. So means it always is at least a 3/4 because it pumps itself. Boo, double gallant citizen. Jealous. What's this thing? When it enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 creatures, and then you can transform it for Naya, and it turns into a 4/3 first strike haste Put a 1/1 counter on it. It gains hexproof and becomes colorless until ends of turn. Whenever you attack, double the number of each kind of counter on each spider. And wow, this thing is insane. I guess I should put the counter here. Oh, that's good. Vigilance first strike is huge here. They can't multi-block it anymore, not profitably. Yeah, I can win if I draw my, oh, Jesus. My flying trick. So they have shock in hand. Or the +1 effect. Yep, I think I'm just going to take the hit for 13 and hope I rip my 1-mana trick that gives flying. That one right there! Oh my god! I knew... We did it! Oh, God. Play to your outs, kids. Play to your freaking outs. Oh. Whoosh. Sorry, Nikolai Bolas. Had to do some dirty to ya. Yo, yo, yo. Woof. Nasty. Alright, let me through the Omenpaths. Ah, this hand's... I mean, my deck's not great, don't get me wrong, but... we do have some individually amazing cards. I just want to through the Omenpath, or Alessos. Alessos, please. Three mana, 3/3. Centaur Courser is back, baby. Feels good to be back. Another double Gallant Citizen Gamer. Boo. You hate to see it. Because I'm not the one living it. This Lurking Lizards card doesn't seem all that great, but I guess if you can even just get one counter on it, it's not that bad. Pretty filler feeling, though. Alright, through the Omenpath, off the top for turn 5. For the sick nasties, please. Just want to live the dream. Actually, any of my 5+ mana cards would be a great draw. Oris would be great, Zan would be great, Alessos, or through the Omenpath. Oh no, he's got the pigeon. Janai and Hoppy. 2 mana 2/2 has flying on your turn. When it leaves the battlefield, make a 1/1. Oh wow, that's really good for the N-Web. That's a really good N-Web enabler. just gonna go MacD and pass. My Surveyor does have reach, so it's actually decent versus those. Yeah, Lord Tups over there looks like he might actually have a good version of the green-white deck. Whereas I have a bunch of filler. Elena, or Eleni, no. No, 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 no. Creature, yeah, that's bad. That's very good. Okay. So how do we want to play this? I think we're gonna attack with these two. It's possible I might have missed 1 point of damage here. Oh, okay, this will work. Yikes. But he might have chumped with the City Pigeon on the MacD otherwise. This is so bad. He's got another and web creature for sure. All right. I'm letting him and web the Janayan Hoppy next turn, but it is what it is. I'm gonna need to top deck some nice ones here, I think. Ooh, referee's sick too. Oh, he pumped the Janayan Hoppy, so maybe he doesn't have the... What does this one do again? Well, that's not bad. That was not bad at all. +2/+2 and is a spider hero in addition. Okay. Okay. Flyer's lethal by itself next turn, even with food. Since we can move the equipment over. All right, what's the in-web card here? Here it comes finally. Ah, so that's gonna gain 2 more life. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Because he'd have to tap out, which means he couldn't activate food. Oh, so he's just dead. Nice. Yeah, baby. Okay, whew. Yeah, we had to get a little bit fortunate here. He looks like he has a much better version of our deck, but we were able to pull that one out. Sometimes better decks don't win. Okay, well, we're 3-0. So far, in my 2 green-white drafts of this format, I am undefeated. Now, that's not saying much, as they are shorter drafts, and it's pick 2 draft, but just kind of interesting. Hopefully we get to Omenpaths at least once, because I got to Omenpath in the first draft I was mentioning where I was green-white, and man, it was just completely devastating. Just want to get it on board one more time. We're playing against Court of Calls now, following Lord Tupperware. Just got to beat up on all of them, I guess. God, this hand also sucks, but what am I going to do? Oh no! He's got the turn 1 Zora. Actually, yeah. Wait, don't I have 2? I think I've only drawn a Zora once. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Uh-oh. I'm already getting enwebbed. Okay, well, at least that doesn't enter with the counter. Goro is good versus Spider. Yeah, that enters with a counter on it. Yikes. Dude, draws with Zora are so sick. Oh no! I'm so dead here. I think I'm gonna make this play. Try to eat one of the aerialists. Sure. Well, that's good, because now maybe he doesn't have a trick for my Oris. But I obviously need to find some action, because he still has mono spells. Enters with 2 1/1 counters, move a 1/1 counter from this onto a creature you control whenever a modified creature. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm not going to use Lively Leap. I'll actually use it next turn with the Goro, I think. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, because that way I can get 2 1/1 flyers off of this as well. Okay, that was not a bad draw. I assume once he finds his second color, I'm screwed. Unless I can find my Omenpath. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5. I want to start attacking here, but I don't think I can do it quite yet. Yes! Yes! There it is. Okay, so we have 10, 11, so... Actually, no. I'm debating if I want to move the saddle over, but no, we just want to slam this. Boom. Omenpath is so disgusting. He's definitely got like 6 green or 4 green cards or something stranded in his hand. That's good. Yes, there's the Alessios. Or Alessos, rather. Where is it? Where's the second color? Through the Omenpaths! His draw was disgusting, but clearly got stuck there. Alright, I mean, I am undefeated with green-white in this format. Again, sample size is small. It's only 4040. But both decks have had Through the Omenpaths, and both decks have had Alessos. We never really got to do anything with Alessos here, but Through the Omenpaths is always a slam dunk pickup. All right, thanks for watching, friends. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at another Pick 2 Spider-Man / Through the Omenpaths draft. I'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.